In Belize and beyond, love is everywhere.
Indeed, love is everywhere. Let's join our senior Toledo correspondent, Paul Mahong. Paul, good morning.
It is a windy, sunny, but a beautiful morning here in Cattle Landing Village in the Toledo district. And there is a dynamic, a very meaningful cultural event taking place at the community center. It is no other than the Kriol summer camp. But to tell us more of this significant event is the president of the Toledo Kriol Council, Ms. Danica Marcelin.
Thank you, Mr. Paul. Yes, today is day 3 and it's the closing of our first ever summer camp, which was held under the theme with Kriol, with culture, with pride, bring with side by side. So for the past 3 days, we've had on average about 18 to 20 children from here in Cattle Landing Village and also from the neighboring communities of Hopeville and Punta Gorda Town in attendance.
Now, will you tell us about the facilitator or those assisting in this camp?
Yes, before we go into the facilitators, Mr. Mohong, I want to talk about some of the features that we've had and some of the activities. So we have drumming, I'm sure you can hear that in the background. We have with us Master Drummer Emmett Young, who introduced the kids to various drumming techniques and rhythms, including the Brokdong, Sambai, and the Kuku rhythm. We also had ring games. When you came earlier, you saw us playing Brok Makachista. And those are some of the oldest standing African traditions that is a part of our history and a part of our heritage. And, you know, it basically brings together the children and, you know, it fosters timing and unity with them. We also went over some folk songs with them. Leaky Old Dory, Captain Foot Money, and we also dove into the world of Bra Anansi and Bra Tiger, and also some proverbs. Today proverbs were our focus, you know, to not only promote the language, but to also embrace the oral tradition of passing on important life lessons to the next generation.
Now you have some other adults with these children, and these adults play a major role. I observed that this morning. Would you mention a few of them or some of them?
Yes, for sure. We have our facilitators. We have Miss Shanice Nemhard, Miss Kristen Chamberlain, Miss Pamela Pennell Flores, who's also one of my board members, Miss Yvonne Orr, who's an advisor to the Toledo Kriol Council. And of course, I have to give hats off to Miss Glendora Guy. She was our head coordinator for the camp.
Now, inside the building, I observed how motivated they are. They were out on the football field, more motivated, enjoying every moment. But when I went inside, I saw some very important and pictures depicting the tradition of the Kriol culture and the important people. Would you want to comment on that?
Yes, for sure. We had to pay homage to these people. Miss Myrna Manzanares, who kept storytelling alive. Of course, we have Emmett, who's our master drummer, even Sir Calville Young, Leela Vernon, Mr. Peters, Lord Rayburn, you know. So we had to introduce these kids to these important figures, you know. So and it's a way for us to tie into what we got going on and for them to know that, you know, these are the people who have helped to preserve and promote the culture, the language.
Now I feel there is a strong continuation of the promotion, upkeep of the Kriol culture. What is the future ahead now?
Well, we want to definitely make it an annual event. You know, we realize that through these cultural sharing initiatives, we want to be able to tap into the construct of these practices that help to establish wholesome communities. And that is something that we want to instill in the next generation.
You know, Ms. Danica Marcelin, you're president of the energized Toledo Kriol Council. I must say a big thank you, ma'am. I know, I just my feeling, I'm not wrong. I hope Miss Leela, your mother, is smiling this morning and these
All of
days.
them, Miss Lila, Mr. Peters, Miss Myrna. And of course, we still have some of them that are here with us, like Dr. Silvana Woods.
Yes.
She definitely helped to provide us with some material and provided guidance for us to, get this camp going. Yes.
All what you're doing today, I know, is a part of the dream of your mom, the late Miss Lila. And she always spoke to me about that, and it's materializing now. But I commend you and the members of your Toledo Kriol Council, plus the other volunteers, and our master drummer, Mr. Emmett Young,
Yes.
who is so talented and always appreciated. And let me tell you, I applaud you all for keeping the culture alive, not only because of summer camp, but all other many public events. And so before I close, I will take it back to you, Ms. Danica. Any final thoughts and words?
Yes, for sure. I would definitely like to thank the folks at NICH, the National Institute of Culture and History, also at Monkey River Ecotours. Their kind contribution has definitely helped to make this camp a reality. Again, my facilitators and my head coordinator, the Landing Village Council, who have hosted us this year, and of course to you, Mr. Mohong, and to the team at Love FM. We greatly appreciate this coverage.
And thank you very much too. We're going to close with lots of love and best wishes and prayers to your Kriol Council, Toledo chapter, the lovely children and their parents, and all others. But to those in Belize and beyond, as we take it back to our technician Greg and announcer Karen in studios.
Love is everywhere.
Indeed, love is everywhere. We say thank you to our senior Toledo correspondent, Paul Mahong.